Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Rolie Polie Olie. This is definitely a kid's show. This is well before Disney Junior, but it is from 1998. It ran for 5 seasons, 1998 to 2001. It is very much a 3D animated series made for very, very little kids because I can't imagine anybody older than 5 in this day and age having any interest in this whatsoever. As adults, it's pretty innocuous. It doesn't make you, doesn't really pull you in, doesn't really push you away. It's just there. But I can tell you, I can't really say much else about this other than it's about a robot family. Uh, Oli is the main kid. He has a little sister named Zoe, and a mom and dad. Basically, a nuclear family, the traditional family. In fact, the characters are very much sound like they're out of the 1950s. So it's kind of got a retro feel to a certain degree, but it's definitely 3D animated, which is the up and coming big trend in animation. You're getting less and less 2D animated classic type films, and you're getting more and more 3D because hey, Toy Story did great in 1995, and everything else that's come since, and Pixar's doing all sorts of things here. This is not Pixar, but it is for its time. It had to be mind blowing, but for now, it's 23 years old. It's very dated. It's characters have they're just shapes, round shapes, roly poly. They have extendable arms. Uh, all the furniture is pretty much very basic. The only thing that makes them interesting, let's just use that word, interesting, is the fact they all have eyes. You're a robot family living in a house full of furniture that has eyes that blink regularly. It's a little. You're watching TV, it has eyes. The coffee table has eyes. The couch, the, the end table, the lamp, everything has eyes. And they say nothing. No matter what they say nothing. So yeah, it's a little unnerving. Little kids will not have any effect. It would not bother them one bit. It probably won't even cross their mind. They won't even realize it until they're 15. They wake up in a cold sweat and they're like, Rolie Polie Olie, all the furniture had eyes. He lived in a 1984 situation, an Orwellian nightmare. I don't know. It's kind of a strange observation, but I mean, for the most part, I only watched one episode, but one episode had 3 stories in it. This is how simple these stories are. First story involves waking up, brushing your teeth, dealing with your annoying baby sister, who is still your sister, even though she gets in the way, and then going to school. A second episode is, yes, that was the first episode. The second episode is watching a TV show about a space boy and a space dog, and then having the imagination to recreate those adventures and realizing the dog is not that cooperative and also not that bright. So, yeah, there's one really funny moment where I laughed, and that was when Oli realized that no matter what command that he gave the dog would do the same thing, would just lick him in the face. So, sit, lick, 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 lick. Roll over, lick, 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 lick. Sit, just whatever he would do, it would be the same thing, and you could just see the disappointment on his face, even though how simply animated this was. And to the credit of the voice actor, the kid who was doing it, doing the voice, it added to it. But it has a sense of humor, but there's not a lot for a grown up to really appreciate overall. There's no little side jokes. There's no little kind of things that will make you go, well, that was definitely for me. The kid will never get that. Go right over their head. No. And in the third story in the episode was getting the kids to go to bed. It was called Bedlam, and both of the kids are way too excited and way too awake, but they're obviously tired. They're yawning, and while Dad is trying to put little sister in her jammies, Big Brother is falling asleep while brushing his teeth, and If they don't hurry up and get to bed, no story time. That's the story. That's it. So, this is not something I'd really recommend to anybody above 3 for the most part. If you're 3 and you're enthralled by this, good luck. Thanks. You've helped out these people who made this. Hopefully, maybe they get a nickel every time you watch it. Great. And honestly, it's indicative of its time, which is great for 1998. And I'm sure the animation gets better and better as the years go on. But man, this is it's a 1998 3D animated series, and man, it looks like it. So that's not a bad thing. It's just it's dated. It's good to see where we came from, and now we have movies that look almost more realistic than reality. So it's not for me. It was not made for me. It's made for the 3-year-old or younger in your life who you need to sit down in front of a television and watch them zone out. Or let them zone out while you have your wine or make dinner or whatever you need to do. This is what the show's for. Rolie Polie Olie. So, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
284.
Back down to the 200s. We just had, come on, 280. Yeah, we did. We just had. Come on, guys. We just had 280. We just had 283, and this is 284. And I told you there was a longer title than Lego Skywalker: The New Yoda Chronicles. And by the way, they're not. It's not just the Yoda Chronicles. It's the new Yoda Chronicles. Like, where are the old Yoda Chronicles? Was that the video game that I played way back when? Maybe. That one was called Lego Star Wars: The New Yoda Chronicles: The Duel of the Skywalkers. And this one is Lego Star Wars: The New Yoda Chronicles: Escape from the Jedi Temple, which more than likely takes place prior to the episode we just watched yesterday or the day before. Whenever this, it's all running together now. So here we go. I'll prove it to you. 284, Lego Star Wars: The New Yoda Chronicles: Escape from the Jedi Temple. Whew. I think that might be the longest title of anything on Disney Plus. I could be wrong, but from what I can tell on my spreadsheet, that's what it is. So that's what we're watching next in the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow.